Hello everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. Welcome you to my video, The Road to Hell. Listen, this is a true story. Me and my brother, we lived at 114 Trigo Court in, I guess it was Dallas County, Texas, back in the 1950s. I think it was 1950. It was 55, I think, when we were out walking, maybe 56. I was about 5 years old, but I'll never forget it as long as I live. Listen, we had dirt roads back then. I don't know if any of you people are old enough to remember that, but we all had outhouses. There was no inside bathrooms in houses. It was all outhouses. And we lived way out in the country, and I'll never forget it. There was dirt roads all over the place. And one night, me and my brother went walking right at dark. I guess it was, I don't know, about 7:30, 7:45. This was in the summertime. We were barefooted in our cut-off shorts. We were from a poor family. We didn't have anything. But me and my brother were walking along, and let me tell you something. People, I'm not kidding you one bit. This happened to us. I'll never forget it as long as I live. I had nightmares about it for a long time after it happened, but I'm going to tell you something. I've labeled this video The Road to Hell because we went down this dirt road that we don't normally go down. I don't know what we were doing, walking out there at dark, but I'm going to tell you something. We looked in the distance, and there was these headlights that come up like this. Friends, they weren't driving straight, they were bouncing. And then we realized in sheer horror and total terror that this, whatever it was, vehicle, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's a Model A or, I don't know. I mean, it's an old-timey car. But friends, it was coming straight at me and my brother. And listen, there was no trees out there. You gotta understand. We were on flat terrain walking down a dirt road. This vehicle came after us. And me and my brother waited till it got right up on us. And then my brother, he gave me hand signals and hollered. And we jumped like this. My brother went to the right, I went to the left. Well, the car went this way and he hollered, run, run, run. So we were running. Well, that car made a complete circle. And then we could see those headlights bouncing like this because it was driving out in that field that had a lot of potholes. And it was coming straight for us again. So my brother said, let's do the same thing. So we stopped, and when it got right up on us, he jumped one way and I went the other, and it had this horrible honking sound that I can't even remember. It was terrifying. I'll never forget the sound as long as I live. And it blared right past us. Well, my brother went to the right, I went to the left. We would come around and join together. We were running. And we finally came to some woods, and we ran in the woods, and we didn't hear the car anywhere. So we circled around the woods and went back over onto another dirt road. So now listen, people, this was nighttime by then, okay? Darkness had settled in. So me and my brother was looking, and we were walking down that dirt road, and we were looking all over the place. And then my brother said, run. We took off running. We were trying to head back to the intersection of another dirt road that would take us to 3 other dirt roads. That's how far out we were, people. That would lead us back to our house way out in the country. So we were running, and we stopped. We were out of breath. We sat down for a while on the road. My brother said, man, he said, we got to get out of here. We got to get home. So we got back up, we were walking along, and about that time we heard something. We looked way off in the distance, and all of a sudden, these lights came on. And here it come bouncing, heading right back for us again. Well, this time we ran to the left of it as it blared right through us. We ran totally to the left, and we took off running straight, and then it got in behind us, and you could see the headlights blaring, and it had this horrible, ungodly horn I'll never forget as long as I live. I mean, I can't even make the sound. It was horrifying. And here it come. Well, this time my brother said right, and we jumped to the right, and it went right past us. We kept running. Well, it had to circle around, go way out on the road, and turn around and come back. And by that time, we had made it to several houses. Now, it was not our home, but we ran into those houses, and we hid. And we watched as these lights, they drove around and around out there in the fields. And then when we saw it go way off, I think it was called Master's Drive. I don't remember. I don't know. But we took off. And we snuck down. We ran. And we finally got back to our house. Friends, I'll never forget it as long as I live. And I literally felt like we were on a road to hell. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory. I'll see you on the next video. And this really happened. This really happened. I'll never forget it as long as I live, people. God, His hand was upon us, and He protected us and delivered us out of a very, very, very serious situation. I'll never forget it.